Hey everyone, it's Carissa Wiley at sprinkledwithglitter.com. Thanks for joining me here today. I have a very special video for you today. As you know, today is the 9th of the month, and that means the Concord 9th October release is now here. I have been a little under the weather this week, so I haven't had time to create with it yet. But if you join me here on my YouTube channel tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time, I will be creating live with this release. But for now, I have gone ahead and grabbed a cup of coffee, and I thought we would just walk through this release together until I have a chance to join you live tomorrow. I'll have links for all of this release in the YouTube description below, so if there's anything you want to pick up today, go ahead and use those links to grab those now. I'm going to walk you both through the Concord 9th release as well as the Kristina Werner release, and I'll be creating with both of these releases throughout the month here on my YouTube channel, so be sure to stick around here for more inspiration. I also have some really fun and exciting things coming, so be sure you're subscribed. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button now and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my card making and paper crafting video tutorials as well as my live streams. I'll be live here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific, and you can turn on the notifications for that live stream now. So here we are on the desktop. I have the entire October Concord 9th release, and I'm going to start out with the bundle that I think is going to be the talk of the town, and that is this pattern Peacock bundle. Now I don't know that these actually all come in the bundle together, but I do know that all of these products are available individually or in bundles usually. So I think this one is going to be super popular. You can see there's 4 peacock themed bundles, including this large pretty peacock stamp set. You can see you have all the pieces that you need to build your beautiful peacock, and you can do this in all of the fabulous Concord 9th colors. I think there's going to be some fabulous cards out there with this. I've already seen some over on the Concord 9th Instagram, so be sure to check that out. And of course, there is a coordinating die set for this as well. Now, in addition to that, there is a patterned peacock inlay die, and this is gorgeous. I think I'm going to be creating with this very soon. So you have your inlay die, which cuts out all of these large pieces, and then you have an additional die to cut out the center or the eye of that peacock feather there to kind of place in there. And I think this is going to be gorgeous with some matte gold cardstock from Concord 9th. And finally, the pattern peacock embossing folder creates this beautiful pattern, which can be used on its own, or these little cutouts will nestle in there. And that is the card that I saw on the Concord 9th Instagram account that I am so excited about. It is gorgeous. It's got a few of those just sprinkled throughout the embossed pattern, and I think it is stunning. I want to recreate it on my own, and I think it's great for any occasion. Next up is the Cozy Toes bundle, and this has, again, a stamp and coordinating die set where you can make adorable pattern socks for the season. It doesn't have a picture on the back, but you'll stamp these patterns here and then use the coordinating dies to die cut the patterns to create some adorable socks that you can then hang on a little clothesline or just use individually. And then, of course, in Concord 9th fashion, there are some adorable sentiments that go along with life socks without you, happy birthday, wanna hang, miss you, you knock my socks off. So this is so much fun, and I think that there's going to be some great inspiration out on the interwebs with this as well. And I think that this is a perfect thing for that fall and kind of winter season that's coming up. Now, this next bundle of products screams fall to me. I absolutely love it. It can be holiday as well, and it is the Citrus and Spice bundle. There is a stamp set, a stencil set, and a coordinating die set, and let me show you some of the patterns that you can make with this adorable stencil and stamp set. You have, of course, the cranberry string, the star anise string, or the star anise. I don't know how to say these things, y'all. Orange apple string, and I love this orange apple string, or you could make it all oranges if you wanted, or all apples. And then, of course, there is this adorable greenery with the berries as well. All of those are created with the stencil pack and then the stamp set as well as the die set to die cut all of those so that you can add dimension. I think this is going to be perfect for fall creating, and it just gives you that kind of warm and cozy feel. Now, where are all my fur friend lovers? I have two fur babies in my house, Charlie and Mochi, and this is going to appeal to you whether you are a cat lover or a dog lover. There are three brand new products. The Paw Prints Double Front Card Front Die. So this has, it's kind of an interesting shape because you can take an A2 panel and either lay it vertically or horizontally and have this pattern work on either an A2 horizontal or vertical card. So these double card front dies from Concord and 9th are absolutely genius. One die does both. Then of course you have the adorable die set, which is called Pet Pals. You have little dogs and little kittens that you can make with the balloons. I think this is perfect for birthday cards, especially for those little ones in your life, or, you know, the big fur baby lovers like me. And then you have the Pet Pals stamp set, which has all of your sentiments that are going to go with those die cuts so perfectly. Again, you can check out the Concord and 9th website for more inspiration, but I love the idea of the dog with the balloon in its mouth. I think it's so much fun. The final bundle in the new Concord and 9th October release is the Granny Square Turnabout stamp set and coordinating die set. Turnabouts are so much fun. I've used them here on my channel and I've used them here on a live stream before, so you can go back and check those out. But a turnabout stamp basically allows you to stamp the pattern once, twice, 3 or 4 times and create various patterns, kind of create your own pattern paper. And then the die set allows you to cut out these granny square patterns so that you can use them individually rather than as an entire background. And of course you have an adorable thanks die cut sentiment there, some little crochet needles here, and then the individual little pieces to die cut out each portion of this pattern. And I think that this makes this set so versatile and so much fun to use. So now that we've had a look at the brand new October Concord and 9th release, let's have a look at the brand new release from Kristina Werner for October. This has some winter themed products as well as some holiday themed products, and I think that this will carry you throughout the holiday season and beyond. First up, I'm going to start with my favorite, and that is the Snowflake Seasons border dies. I don't know if you can tell, but this die here is all one die that cuts out one big border of snowflakes. And of course, it's large enough to use on a 5x7 card because Kristina thinks about that. She loves to make 5x7 cards. And you know, Kristina, the one thing I think she has, all of her products are fabulous, but I think the one thing that she keeps knocking out of the park are the background stamps. And I find myself reaching for them over and over again. And this Snowflake Season Easy Repeat background stamp is no exception. These new Easy Repeat background stamps are designed to where that you can stamp the pattern continuously on a larger sheet of cardstock and make it kind of work for a 5x7 card, or even, you know, if you wanted to do a full 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. So the Easy Repeat is designed to where the pattern will nestle into itself and allow you to stamp it multiple times over a larger sheet of cardstock. And of course, snowflakes are fabulous for the holiday season, but all throughout winter, so you can use these well into January and February. And I always love to use snowflakes on my holiday thank you cards. I think they're so perfect. I cannot wait to use this snowflake border die here. Next up is the Elegant Holiday Greeting Stamps and Coordinating Dies from Kristina Werner. I love these because they have just hints of this scripty elegance. They're really big, beautiful sentiments that can kind of fill a card so you can do something really simple with them. And then you have, of course, the coordinating die set to die cut them out so that you can pop them up, or you can stamp them directly on your card front, and I think that makes them so versatile. But these are going to really level up the elegance on all of your holiday card projects, and I love that there's a variety of sentiments on this set. Next up is a standalone die, and it is the Calm and Bright dies. It says all is calm, all is bright. You can see an example of that. It's kind of in that same style as the Elegant Holiday Greeting stamps, but this is a die instead. It does have a shadow layer as well as the word layer, so you can use this in a variety of ways. This would make a great shaker window as well, and I think it would be beautiful to kind of combine with the snowflakes that we looked at earlier. Next up is the Simple Christmas Bundle, and this has a stamp set, a coordinating die set, as well as a stencil set, which allows you to create a bunch of different images. This has 6 stencils in it. They measure 6 by 6, and you can see these are all done in a very modern holiday fashion. You have your kind of simple Christmas tree, your very graphic holly and berries here, as well as a snowflake. And then you have some great little modern or kind of more clean sentiments that you can use in coordination with all of these. There does seem to be the coordinating dies for these sentiments throughout the die set, and I absolutely love that. I think these are really great because you have a striped, a dot, a plaid, a large snowflake, a large tree, as well as this large Merry Christmas stencil. And several of these you could use beyond the holiday season, like the stripes, the polka dots, and the plaids for a variety of cards. So I think this will be fun to kind of mix and match all of these elements to create some modern and clean and simple holiday cards. Next up is the Inside Holiday Greetings stamp set from Kristina Werner. These are some sentiments that are designed to kind of be used on the inside of your cards. You can see you have some more simple sentiments or standalone sentiments that can be used on the outside of your card, but the rest of these are really designed to be used on the inside of the card. So one has glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill towards men, Luke 2:14. There's season's greetings from our house to yours, wishing you peace, love, and laughter in the new year. There's a great variety of sentiments to stamp kind of on the inside of your cards if you don't want to write on the entire inside of your cards, and I think this is a fabulous idea. I'll have this linked below. You should go over and look at all of the sentiments included because I'm telling you there's a great variety in this set. Finally, from Kristina Werner's new October release, we have the Ornament Stencil Pack and the Trees and Forest Stencil Pack, 2 new 6x9 stencil packs that create a kind of hilly, foresty scene, which I can see using not only during the holidays, but beyond for more masculine cards. And then the ornament patterns here, which you can do in a variety of colors. And I love this. I think it would be so much fun to do the snowflake in, let's see if the snowflake has its own stencil. I'm not sure if it does or if it's just the white layer. It does. I think it would be so much fun to do this snowflake in the center of those ornaments in like a glitter paste. But keep in mind, this snowflake stencil, I feel like you could use it on its own as well. You don't have to use it with the ornaments. I love Kristina's stencil packs because you can really do a 2-for-1 card design when you do a large sheet of cardstock like this. You can do a full 5.5 by 8.5 panel and get 2 card fronts out of each time that you stencil. So these are great for mass producing for the holidays. And then of course, because it's a stencil pack, you can customize it in any color you want. The same goes for the Trees and Forest stencil pack. You can customize this in any color that you want, and you can build up your scene in a really dark and dramatic scene as she's shown here on the back, or that softer, more blue greens here that's on the bottom. So that is a look at the brand new release from both Concord and 9th and Kristina Werner, which is available over at the Concord and 9th website today, October 9th, as of 9 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 8 a.m. Pacific Time. And I don't know, it's probably like 11 a.m. for all of you over on the East Coast. I hope you enjoyed this look at all of these fabulous new products. I cannot wait to create with these. I am so glad that I'm starting to feel better and that I'll be live with you here tomorrow at 1 p.m. on YouTube to create with some of these great new products. In the meantime, you can shop this release with the links in the YouTube description below. And don't forget, I'll put a link for tomorrow's live in the YouTube description below as well. You'll be able to head on over there and turn on the notifications now and come see what I create with some of these fabulous new products. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you have a happy Thursday, and until next time, I hope you have a fabulous day.